But on another matter, I listened that Ray Davies was going to do a collaboration with you guys. That's pretty exciting. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I don't know how that came about to start with, but it's very exciting that it might happen. And he seems to have started talking to people about it, so I guess we can now as well. It hasn't happened yet, we've never even met him,
Right.
but we're big fans of the music that he's written and the part that he played, obviously, in The Kings, so a fantastic band. So hopefully this summer we're going to be able to spend a couple of days working with him musically. But we don't know. We'll believe it when it happens.
So you heard it through him, basically. It's not like he called you or something like that.
I think that they got in touch with our managers. They spoke, and then he started talking about it in interviews. And so we were kind of like, wow, it's definitely going to happen then, I suppose, because we hadn't heard that it was confirmed.
It was too good to be true.
We're actually playing a festival this summer with, underneath him and Bob Dylan on the bill, which is, I mean, that's like, for us, that's like all time. That's mind-blowing that we even get to be on that stage at the time. So that'll be fun, and we'll be able to talk about it then.
Cool.
It's very exciting.
Cool. Ja, das Ray Davies von den Kings kennt ihr bestimmt, wenn ihr nicht kennt, auch nachgucken. Will mit Mumford & Sons eine Kollaboration machen. Sie wissen noch nicht genau, was es sein wird, aber er will ein Album machen, wo er mit mehreren Bands zusammenspielt. Und Mumford & Sons wurden ausgewählt und die werden demnächst auch ein Festival spielen mit Ray Davies zusammen, der auch auf der Bühne spielt, und auf der Bühne spielt auch Bob Dylan. Da können wir ja gleich mal nachfragen, was sind denn so die Einflüsse? Is that influences? Is that Ray Davies, the Kings and Bob Dylan and things like that? Or what kind of music were you influenced by?
I mean, a whole host of music, because there's four of us and we grew up in different places, and we all listened to lots of different types of music. Ted listened to a lot of blues when he was growing up, Ben and I played a lot of jazz. Winston went through a rock and roll stage, I think, before discovering country music. And but I mean, the Kings and Bob Dylan are part of this huge musical sort of tapestry that is our musical heritage. So I mean, I actually started listening more to the Kings after we formed our band, and we had our first few rehearsals where we set up with like piano and organ, guitar, banjo and double bass, and I thought it was a unique sound, and then I listened to the Kings and was like, oh, it's kind of been done before. But I mean, we're big fans of the Kings and Dylan, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool, ja, sie sind große Fans von Kings und Bob Dylan, und er hat gerade selber gesagt, als sie angefangen haben zu spielen, haben sie gesagt, super, ist ja ein neuer Sound, und da hat er angefangen ein bisschen die Kings zu hören und hat gemerkt, das war schon mal vorher da, ist ja aber nicht schlimm, weil es klingt ja für uns auf jeden Fall sehr gut. It's a bit different, but how would you describe your music? Because you said before you discovered country, is that a label you would choose for your music?
We try to steer clear of labels if we can,
Good.
Especially as we're touring our first album basically.
Yeah.
We're a new band in our eyes. That we've been doing this for just coming up to 3 years, I guess. And we're trying to figure out what we're about still, and we're just playing music that feels right to us and writing progressively and seeing just what comes out next.
Yeah.
Don't want to say country or folk or rock and roll or electronica or drum and bass. Although I think we're a drum and bass band.
Ja, sie wollen keine Labels benutzen, versuchen ein bisschen auch weiter weg davon zu kommen, um sich nicht zu vertiefen, in eine Schublade stecken zu lassen. Es ist kein Folk, es ist kein Country, es ist auch kein Drum and Bass, obwohl das hier wahrscheinlich noch am nächsten kommen würde. What's it then live? I don't suppose it's like rave then when you're doing live shows. Is there a bit of dancing and jigging and stuff like that?
We encourage it. Yeah, we like to see people dancing around. I think because we don't have a drummer, the beat is kind of like it's kind of like a rave. So we encourage people to have a drink and let their hair down.
Is it people clapping as well?
People clap, people jump down, up and down a bit, yeah.
Cool. So is people singing as well? Do you do a little like?
Yeah, a bit of singing,
yeah.
A bit of singing, yeah.
Cool, ja, online sehr schön. Auf der Bühne ist genauso, wenn die Jungs spielen, dann haben sie auch keinen Drummer dabei, und deswegen macht das Publikum auch gerne den Rhythmus und singt mit und tanzt unglaublich. Line Dancing ist noch nicht dabei, kommt aber vielleicht noch. You're gonna play a song for us now. Which song are you gonna play?
It's called Tim Shell.
Tim Shell. And how are you going to do it? I mean, is it because you've got just one guitar here?
Yeah, we Yeah, we genuinely do just with a guitar. Sometimes we have a banjo as well, but we all sing and it's quite quiet and quite chilled. And yeah, it's good. That's our bus.
Is that the bus?
Wait, why is the bus leaving?
It's quite a big bus.
There's a lot of us on there. It's us and the band that are with us on this tour called Johnny Flynn and the Sussex Wit.
Right.
So there's 5 of them on there, plus all of us and a few guys who are helping us out as our crew members.
Cool. Ja, das war's auch mit dem Interview und die Jungs werden gleich spielen und sie haben gerade gesagt, sie werden mit einer Gitarre spielen, sonst haben sie ein Banjo, aber hier haben sie eine Gitarre und werden dazu a cappella sozusagen dann noch singen. Das war eben gerade der Bus, der vorbeigefahren ist, den sie sich noch mit einer anderen Band teilen. Danke fürs Zuschauen und viel Spaß jetzt mit Mumford & Sons. Thank you guys for the interview and
Thanks.
I'm very excited about the songs. Thank you.